If you guys are interested in being entered into my monthly giveaways of $25 Xbox, PSN, or Steam gift cards, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, leave a like on the video, and comment the console and what gift card you want. It's the way I like to show support. Hope you guys know the video. Turn your boy Ears, and I'm out. Stay OG. Yo, what's going on YouTube? It is your boy Ears, and we finally have some good news for Infinite Warfare. Something big is coming in October. Before I get into this video, I hope you guys are having a great start to your week. Hope you guys are starting off your Monday strong, staying productive, being productive, and staying positive. Like I say in all my videos, being positive is like the key to life, that life hack that you guys need to be keeping up. But for today's video, what we're going to be talking about is the new, October update coming to Infinite Warfare. Now, if you guys have been paying attention, Infinity Ward's live stream they had a couple days ago, I believe 2 days ago, they actually did leak and release some information regarding as to what is pretty much the current state of Infinite Warfare and what we're going to be seeing in the next coming months leading up until Call of Duty World War II. I know a lot of you guys are probably in that phase where you guys don't really care about any of the updates coming to Infinite Warfare. You guys just kind of want to be done with the game. You guys want to be onwards to boots on ground. Believe me, I am too. But honestly, this is actually really interesting, and honestly, these game modes that they're bringing, potential DLC weapons that they're bringing as well, are gonna be some interesting things that I definitely feel that I kind of wanted to make a video on, see your guys' opinion on for all these updates that are coming to the game. Now, the one thing that I want to make point and clear is they actually are bringing a new game mode into Infinite Warfare, which is called Gesture Warfare. Now, what this actually is you guys might be kind of confused, like what the heck is Gesture Warfare? Gesture Warfare is going to be a new game mode. So within Infinite Warfare, there are quite a few gestures that you could make. There's like a handgun, a hand pistol gesture. There's like a head crusher gesture. There's also like a salute gesture. So that's what I'm pretty much talking about. And in this specific game mode, you can actually kill people with your gesture. I'm not even lying, with your gesture, if they're like within that field of range, or like that that little hitbox area, I should say. I really don't know how exactly they're going to scale this, but if you guys have played Infinite Warfare, which you guys probably have, if you guys are viewers of the channel, you guys enjoy the content, some of these gestures cover the entire screen. So I'm very curious is if there's like 4 or 5 people spread out on the entire screen. Cause I know there's a gesture where literally like one of the characters, like their hand just goes over their face. Will you be able to kill every single person on the screen hypothetically? Because it literally covers the entire screen. So there's just some gestures that I'm very curious about. I'm worried how this game mode can play out, because if that's the case, I mean, every single person is just going to be dying to just random deaths because somebody is just putting their glove over their face. You guys definitely, I know you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys have definitely seen this happen within Infinite Warfare. Somebody doing this like in a kill cam or something. I'm curious if that's going to be able to kill everybody on the screen, because if that's the case, that's absolutely insane, and I don't think that's really something that should be in the game. But as far as like the little hand pistol gesture, or maybe even the roast gesture with the marshmallows, or even like the salute one, that's fine, that's cool. It's something new to the game, something interesting that I definitely think it kind of could be cool. Am I really going to be playing this game mode? Honestly, probably not, just for the fact that it just seems a little too weird and a little too chaotic. I really probably will end up dying to stuff that I don't understand, so I might not play this game mode. But if you guys end up playing it, let me know how it plays. If you guys come back to this video, or if you guys are actually watching this video when this update is live, let me know down in the comment section. Make sure to follow me on Twitter as well. Let me know how that game mode exactly plays, because I'm honestly curious. I definitely think that it could go south, but at the same time, I hope they actually take consideration and kind of think through the things that I just said, because if you could literally kill somebody, with just swiping your hand over the screen, and if it covers the entire screen, being able to kill literally like 4 or 5 guys on your screen at one time doing that is kind of ridiculous. But off that topic, remember, actually gonna be talking about some new, they actually said they were going to be releasing some new micro maps, like some one DLC map, as well as a couple more DLC weapons in the game. What map would you guys want to see implemented into Infinite Warfare? Now, if I honestly think that they should bring back high rise to Infinite Warfare. I definitely think that'd be kind of a cool addition to the game. Honestly, that's out of, you know, all the jetpack games and boots on ground games, I definitely think high rise would be a great introduction to this game, because I think it would play well. I believe they actually brought that map into Advanced Warfare, if I'm not mistaken, and I think it actually played pretty well. So definitely, you know, if they were to bring back high rise to Infinite Warfare, since they did introduce that map within an Infinity Ward game, MW2, I definitely think that it would play honestly rather well. So I don't see why they don't bring back high rise to the game. I definitely think it'd be a great, you know, introduction as well. And also, what DLC weapons do you guys want to see within Infinite Warfare? Now, I've made a couple of videos like this as well, and I think I'm actually going to make another, you know, series on this of weapons that we want, you know, within Infinite Warfare. And I definitely think that, you know, guns like the Scar H, the ACR, the MP7, you know, bringing back some more classic weapons, adding some more classic weapons to the game, because honestly we haven't gotten any, you know, classic weapons added to Infinite Warfare, and that's actually kind of, you know, upsetting and sad. We've had the Volk Retro, but in all honesty, it really doesn't give you that nostalgic feel as the AK-47 did, you know, back in the other Call of Duties. I definitely think, you know, just bringing in an OG old school weapon to Infinite Warfare could keep it alive for the last month, even though, you know, it is really late, and I think that juice is probably weared off and gone. You know, there's been so many videos of people, you know, claiming that, you know, weapons have been coming to the game and weapons are, you know, that, you know, aren't gonna come. I've been guilty of it. You know, we have made, you know, these leaked DLC weapon videos on guns that they pretty much, you know, data miners have found, and, you know, we get hyped up over it, but honestly they brought back only a handful of them. Probably the only guns they haven't brought back to the game, you know, as of right now, are pretty much like the nunchucks or the katana, but everything else, you know, has been brought back to the game. So I'm very curious. I'm really hopeful that they're going to be bringing back some type of ACR variant within Infinite Warfare, because Black Ops 3, you know, has been including a lot more DLC weapons into their game, and I definitely feel that, you know, that has definitely helped, you know, keep their player base and their concurrent player base a lot higher than Infinite Warfare, just for the fact that players are on the game as well, you know, trying to unlock weapons that, you know, they can't get out of Quartermasters. So I definitely think that, you know, Infinite Warfare needs to bring that. They need to follow their footsteps as well. And honestly, that comes into another topic. I honestly do believe that they should actually bring in, you know, some contracts, you know, to Infinite Warfare, kind of like how they have with Black Ops 3, where you have to get a certain set number of wins in order to unlock, you know, a range weapon bribe, a melee weapon bribe, as well as unlocking 10, you know, dupe protected supply drops. Make sure they're dupe protected supply drops. They can, you know, obviously cater to what they have. So maybe it'll be like 10, you know, dupe protected supply drops, as well as a guaranteed Quartermaster weapon, and as well, you know, it's an epic camo, and, you know, pretty much how they're doing, you know, all these Quartermaster hacks every single Friday, allow players to unlock those not only through keys and salvage, not keys and COD points, but also being able to get, you know, a certain amount of wins. That being, honestly, 125 is probably a little high for Infinite Warfare, just for the fact that they need to get people to actually get on the game. So maybe like 75 wins, I think, would be a great, you know, number to unlock these updates. Unlock these, you know, Quartermaster updates. Let me know if you guys think that is a fantastic idea. I definitely think that, you know, having a win contract within the game would be a far better idea, and, you know, a way that makes it so you actually have to get on the game and play for something, rather than, you know, just, you know, buying it with the keys or buying it with, you know, salvage and COD points. I definitely think that it would be a better idea to do a win contract, just because it gets players to actually stay on the game and play it, you know, for a longer period of time, rather than, you know, just open the keys, you know, them not getting the weapons that they want and then, you know, getting off and not getting back on. I definitely think that would be a great introduction to the game, and something that honestly needs to be included, because Infinite Warfare for the last month, it really does need, you know, some type of win contract to keep the game going, keep the game alive, you know, to keep players, you know, on the game playing it. Because I don't know what's gonna happen with this last month. Honestly, a lot of people I've talked to are honestly just gonna stop, you know, playing the game for the last month. Obviously, we have Destiny that just came out. We have 2K that's, you know, coming out, and that's, you know, out for pre-order, as well as every single person and their mother has transitioned to player Unknown Battleground. So I definitely think that, you know, having a win contract would be a fantastic idea to Infinite Warfare, and a way to keep it, you know, alive and fresh, you know, for, you know, the last month of the game that it needs to be, you know, running for. So yeah, I don't know, let me know what you guys think. I don't know if you guys, you know, agree with me on this Wind contract. I know a lot of you guys, you know, share similar concerns as I do, because, you know, we've grinded Infinite Warfare out the entire year and we have this last month, and they honestly need to be bringing these, you know, changes to the game. It's good news they have the October update coming, but they need to execute it in a way to keep people playing, and not only, you know, for the one day ideas. It might be, you know, how the Days of Summer was, where you get, you know, certain amount of days for a week, you can unlock stuff. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Hope you guys, you know, enjoyed the video. It's been your boy Ears. Like always, you know, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys, you know, thoughts and concerns are, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Deuces.